Happy New Year's, guys, and welcome to the fourth episode of our New Year's playthrough as we enter 2026. And hell is us. I'm TJ. First of all, I gotta apologize for what happened in the last couple of minutes of the previous episode. Sorry about that. So, you're wondering what happened. Like, as I was in the middle of a conversation with, well, I'll talk about what happened. Yeah, basically, what happened was that my controller wasn't responding after I selected a certain option. I was talking to this guy right here. I forgot his name. Whew. And I'm still full from today. What is his name? Victor Gaz. He's an apprentice from the blacksmith. I'll tell you all about him in a moment. But while I was talking to him, the controller got disconnected, and I tried to reconnect it. I did it all different ways, pressing the PlayStation button on the controller, plugging the controller to the system, to my PS5 console, that is. And I wasn't getting anything, so to play it safe, I took the game out, which caused the PS5 to go back to the main menu, and I was able to shut down the PS5 properly. I had to restart it again just to make sure everything was good, but now everything's back to normal. So I got this. So hold on, let me read this real quick. Training facility. Yeah. The pillars and counterclockwise from the northwest. Okay, I'll talk about what that node is all about. But the last episode, we were able to explore a bit more right here in this village of Jova, and completed a good amount of side quests, or good deeds as they call it here. Finding pictures, fetching quests, whatnot. And I was also able to explore the majority of the Acasa Marshes. So let's take a look at the map here. Well, this right here for that matter. Is that right here? So, I bet I can't zoom in. But, so, Jova. So, we found out what this depicted, basically. So you could see Jova's on the west. That's where we're at right now. It's crossed off, meaning, I guess it means that the Sabinians captured Jova, and we were able to travel a little bit more. So that trail. So I'll tell you this: where the bridge is at. That first. Hold on, let me see if I can inspect this a bit closer. There's the map. You know, I'm just gonna have to show you. Oh, get out. I'm just gonna have to show you. So, if you follow the trail of the arrow, so starting from like there's the bridge, the first bridge. That's part of that where the trail begins. That's where this weird anomalies. It turns out to be a time loop, but we can't enter that yet. Apparently, we have to knock out more time loop guardians in this region to access that. So I'm still in the middle of that right now. Secondly, at the end of that trail where the arrow is pointing, that leads to a tunnel. We found what was in the tunnel. There was an Owen convoy. I was transporting the blacksmith Vitalis. Victor Gaz and Lieutenant Rue were the only survivors in the attack of the Owen convoy. It's destroyed. Basically, it's blocking the tunnel, and they were hiding in the maintenance room nearby, which I found. And so, yeah. Where did I see that at? Sorry about that later on. So now he's here. We were able to find. So one of the things that we did as part, I guess, as part of the main mission, is that we enter this house right across here, and there's a basement that leads underground to. Looks like I want to say this is Rémi's house right here because as we got into the basement down here, there was a lot of stuff that we encountered. In fact, let me see if I can get in here. There was a lot of stuff that we encountered here. Let me see if there's a thing here. If I grabbed two of the limbic sticks, whatever you call those things. Those things activate as keys. Oh, here it is, right here. Let's see. Yep. Bingo. Got a new glyph. You are bathed in limbic energy. Alright, good. So this basement right here, we had there was a puzzle, a really clever puzzle. That this door right here was locked by this keypad right there, where my light is shining at. And it took me a quick moment to figure out what the code was. It was all based on these pictures that I found throughout the entire house and basement. And if you put it from left to right, so you see right here, there's a number 32. And then right here, the toy car is a number 17. And then this green box car, we just passed by it a moment ago, but the number, I think it was the number 13 that was on the hood. So we did it from left to right, 321713, and we put the code in and opened up this secret room, which had a lot of information here. So, and I just solved that puzzle. So now, and then the glitch occurred while I was talking to Victor about certain things regarding who he is, who Vitalis is, where his parents are at, for that matter. And that's when it throws on the control, that is. So now we're going to continue on, and we're going to explore Acasa Marshes further as part of the story. But let's talk with him real quick. Let me see if I can do that.
Thanks for helping us in the tunnel. I left Lieutenant Rue at the outpost. I'll check in on her later. Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement? I looked everywhere for the code.
Can you tell me more about Vitalis?
Vitalis was haunted by the past and anxious about the future. He was often away, sometimes for months at a time. After seeing the destruction of the war and the creature's sudden appearance, I now understand why he was so preoccupied.
Do you know the woman in the pictures?
Whoever she is, she seems to be a painful memory. Vitalis became angry whenever I asked about her, and he would shut me out completely. So I dropped it.
What do you make of this note?
Vitalis never mentioned a journalist. I know where the Weeping Knight is, though. It's in the Vissa Hills. It's a large statue of a Sabinian knight holding another fallen in combat. It's in the Palamist province. It's nestled under a large weeping willow tree. People often light candles and leave pictures of their loved ones at the foot of the statue.
What do you know about the Vigil?
Vitalis told me about the Vigil, but not in detail. Before he left, he promised to explain everything upon his return.
Any idea what Captain Voss is up to?
My best guess is that he's thieving. Be careful when dealing with Voss. Men like him are unpredictable, which makes Voss very dangerous. I'm only alive because I'm useful to him. Thanks Etheris, too. Otherwise, I'd be dead or, worse, shipped off to a prison camp.
What is going on with Abbot Jaffer?
When I left to find Vitalis, they kept him in a small house in the center of town, exposing him like that in the open. Captain Voss wants to send a message to whoever remains in Jova. I'll find a way to get him some water when the guard is distracted. It's all I can do for him. Whatever Captain Voss wants from Abbot Jaffer, 'He' 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 'He
You know anything about this necklace?
Vitalis has one too, though it's not quite the same. I noticed some of his friends wore similar ones around their necks. They call themselves the Vigil. I think they're made of limbic shards like your weapons, but I'm not sure. The weapons, the necklaces, and the Vigils are all connected somehow. I guess Vitalis left out some lessons.
What are these weapons?
They're called limbic weapons. Vitalis told me that they were intricately tied to this country's history. He taught me how to repair and enhance them. But to do so, I need limbic shards. And Vitalis wouldn't tell me where the shards come from. He kept a small stash hidden behind the red toolbox. Go get it, and I'll show you what I can do.
I think I just grabbed that.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
When I met Vitalis, I was in a very dark place. If it wasn't for him, chances are I'd either be a criminal or dead. Face down in a ditch somewhere. But Vitalis saw something in me. He gave me focus, discipline, and skills. Skills that would one day serve a great purpose. We've always been cut off from the rest of the world, even before Girion Yankel's dictatorship. Everyone acts surprised when Sabinians and Palamists rip each other apart. Isolation has terrible consequences on individuals. Imagine what it can do to an entire population. In fact, you don't have to. Look around. There are plenty of examples of such consequences. It's like Haiti is a science experiment gone awry, meant to teach the rest of the world a lesson. After witnessing and hearing of atrocities being committed all over Haiti, it only seems to fill my spirit with dark thoughts. One thought stands out from the rest, though. Whatever these creatures are, we deserve them. I have nothing but good to say about them. They're the first outsiders I ever met. They were very friendly to everyone and very helpful. Lieutenant Rue gave me a few odd jobs here and there. Her men taught me how to play football. I had a blast, as did some of the kids in Jova. They organized a small tournament, which helped us forget about the political tensions flaring up. I feel sorry for Lieutenant Rue, though. She lost all her men. They were all very close, especially with Rojo and Typhon. I should check in on her soon.
American football or the traditional football? Like football. Football.
My father was Sabinian. I'm a freak occurrence in Haiti. I belong to both worlds. I think the Sabinians got lost in their so-called progressiveness. They seem to have lost touch with their roots. If you go far enough into history, Sabinians were all Palamists at one time. I think it's important to know where you're from. It might humble some of the pride and temper reckless ambitions.
So what caused the Palamists to reform into the Sabinians?
Don't tell anyone, but my mom was a Palamist. I attended mass and participated in some of the rituals. It made my mother happy. But I grew out of it. Now that I think about it, that's when my life took a turn for the worse. Vitalis helped me out of that hole I had dug for myself. However, I would be a liar if I said that my faith didn't play a big part in my recovery. I'm happy to say that I stand in his gaze again. And yes, I admit it. I pray to him at times, especially for Vitalis' safe return. Vitalis had a relapse a while back. I helped him through it. He let a few things slip out, though. It didn't make much sense then, but I started connecting the dots when I crossed the marsh. He spoke of these creatures. He said that they were coming. He called it the Calamity. He said they were the physical manifestation of malevolent human emotions, and war was their doorway into our world. I figured it was the alcohol talking. I sure as hell believe him now.
Thank God. But let me see the difference between the limbic sword I have now. Oh, wow. Let me save.
How can I help?
Craft. Grade 2, okay. These trucks. Oh. Let's start by upgrading the weapons. Let's do this. Alright, let me see. Let me get the list real quick. So, Rage is more offensive. Grief. Seems like a somewhat passive status attack. The neutral. Seems to focus on defense. And terror. Seems to be more of a mental state. Pain and ecstasy. I love this. Can't add a. Oh, okay. Do defense. Let me start off with rage in this one. Sort of rage.
Vitalis will be proud.
And I listen up. Let's see about this. Shit, I gotta be careful here. Then that's what I've been trying to do. So now this right here. Oops, shit. Well, you know what? One more thing.
Let's get those weapons serviced. Any luck figuring out how... What needs my attention?
Right, let's play it safe for now. Get myself into so. Let's save. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, that where's that training grounds at? I don't remember correctly. It's somewhere. I think it's beyond those 3 steps. Right there, straight ahead. And I'm still stuffed from today. I hope you guys had a really good New Year's Eve and New Year's Day to kick off 2026. I didn't really do much. Spent time with the family. I had my spaghetti with lumpia and roasted chicken, and of course garlic bread. But yeah, can't beat my mom's spaghetti Filipino style. But I can't enter the time loop yet. There's still a few more time loop gardens I have to destroy. And then today we ate out at my favorite Korean barbecue restaurant locally around my hometown. I'm still stuck on that. We ate a lot of beef basically. Had some shrimp, which was good. They have a lot of types of protein there. Obviously, they got different types of meat. Like they have sliced prime rib. They have types of flavored pork belly. They have my favorite beef is the rib fingers. So it's like it's called rib fingers, but it's like sliced rib meat without the bone. It is so delicious, and it's very tender and juicy too. Okay, now I remember this menu even on here. And of course, I had a lot of rice to go with that too. Their rice, I like it's like Japanese cow roast style rice, which I love. Here it is. Something about a training ground. Oh, there it is. The pillar counterclockwise from the northeast. So northeast. So that's this guy right here. Counterclockwise from the northeast. Yeah, I had a lot of those rib fingers. That was pretty good. There's two types of menus, the premium and the supreme. We got the supreme because it also includes sushi, a few more options of the protein, and the appetizer as well too. Oh wow, the hopefully shook. Oh, there we go. Okay, 304, I believe. Full guard, field armory. Belong to the unwavering collective attachment of the Iris of Rage. Dear Eric, I am pleased to learn that your training is progressing well. Master Vitalis is challenging and stern, but always fair. He demands the best of his students, and you will learn a great deal under his tutelage. Remember that combat is not everything. A warrior's mind must be as sharp as his weapon. Be diligent in your efforts. Whatever comes of this, know that you have a proud father. Great sword. Beautiful. Whew. Grab the candle. Reach of Terror. Oh. Wait. Let me look at the stuff right here. Got that. Chain. I still need to figure out what this is right here. This is what it's to. The difference between the two? Okay. Okay. But yeah, so like I said, I hope you guys did have a good New Year's, even New Year's Day celebration. Showed out a bit at home. Had some spaghetti with lumpia chicken, and eating at the Korean barbecue this morning when they opened up. The funny thing is, they didn't. It didn't get filled up right away. When they opened at 11:30, we were the first ones to go in there, and then there wasn't a lot of people. It was like, I think, roughly 3 or 4 tables filled up at the moment. Go back real quick. It's still on fire. Okay. Let me see if there's anything left back there. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm still filled from all the rice. Love their rice. And the rib fingers. Very chewy, delicious, and tender. They have ribeye as well too, marinated prime steak, bulgogi. What else did they have? Is there I can go to? They have bulgogi. They have different flavored pork belly, shrimp. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. But yeah, we only did like 3 servings of meat, and for the premium. This is premium, and the Supreme, like I said, the Supreme has more options, including sushi, more meat options, more appetizers to choose from. We choose up to 3 types of proteins per order, or per serving, I should say, and they give you a good amount. That's what's that? Grief? Yeah, so we only ordered 3 types of proteins, but every serving that we got, we always added the rib fingers because it was so tender and delicious. I think we're all set to go to Visa Hills, or I think straight ahead over there. Let's dance. Is that a face up there? Shit, what is this? Nice, level 2. Alright, what is this? 4 symbols. Ooh, a face up there. Wait, don't I have some notes regarding this? Is this it? No, this ain't it. Never mind. Don't even know where to begin with this one. I'll be right back. Don't worry about that later on. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So much stuff that could be missed out here. Full horse. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They go all the way back around. I don't know where not to go. Let me see real quick. Go all the way around. Oh, you know what? That cannon. Yes. See what over there?
There's nothing for you here. Head to Jova, if you can.
Follow this road. Of course, it's blocked. There we go. Oh, another one of those. Through the coffer of the crystal lake of the mountain. Okay. Fine. There's only one other way to get to there. Oh, whoa! Almost fell off of that. Save real quick. Ultimates. Sacrifice.
This place is off limits. I suggest you turn around.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
So I need a key. I'll worry about that later on. Is that broken? Yeah, let's go back to Jova. I missed something. Oh, Lieutenant Wu. Let me talk with her. I don't know what this area. Oh, I heard something. There's an enemy somewhere around here. Ah! Does that mean I can enter the time loop? Okay, let's check this little cabin here first. Longtime readers will know that I am no stranger to controversy. I put my neck on the line every single week to bring you, dear readers, the latest, wildest news they don't want you to hear. This week's incredible testimony comes by way of a fellow truth seeker, Mr. Anton Kozina. Mr. Kozina, a resident of Skell, was partaking in his... No, excuse me. Sorry, I had a burp. Was partaking in his routine weekend hike through the Sinedra Forest. This time was anything but routine, however. While in the vicinity of the forest's famed fortress, he began to hear strange, unearthly noises from its direction. Despite knowing full well the penalties for trespassing near heritage sites, Mr. Kozina was compelled to investigate. As he approached, the noises became louder and louder. Now at the base of the massive tower, and with no further answers to his quandary, he decided to climb. Up, he went several stories high before he came to a small opening. And lo and behold, a horrifying sight. Don't just take it from me. Here is Mr. Kozina in his own words. When I peeked in to that window, except there saved me. The hairs on my back stood up. I nearly lost my grip. One thing's for sure, I'm staying the hell away from that place. And there you have it, folks. Incontrovertible evidence that we are indeed being lied to by the powers that be. What is the mysterious creature? An alien? A mutant? An experiment gone wrong? What else is hidden in the hollow halls of the haunted spire? Guess we'll know more. Talk to this old chap.
Knew they were coming. The demons. All in the cards, see? I watched them like a hawk. What's going on to the south? Who knows? All connected. Got to find the pattern. Been taking notes, pictures, cataloging. All on the wall there. Can't leave, though. Can't leave. Government dogs waiting in the weeds. Want my research. Need a zoom lens. Yes, staying right here. Need close-ups for the wall.
So special about this guy. Something to do with pictures? Let's see about this time.
is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back to the town.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please. Shoot them! No one is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back to the town.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please. Shoot them! No one is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back.
What's supposed to happen there?
Now, we both know that didn't happen. Start over.
Alright, so let me see what I'm missing here. Let's go back.
No one is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back to the town.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please. Shoot them! No one is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back to the town.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please. Shoot them! No one is allowed in or out of Jova. Go back to the town.
Oh, we weren't aware.
Hang on. Ethnic cards, please. Shoot them!
So I need something. And there's something that I need. I'm missing something. Alright, in the meantime, let's go back to Jova. Yeah, I'll talk to Lieutenant Root. Should be at the outpost here.
Painting their horrible deeds for all. We weren't gonna let that.
What now?
Is Victor gonna be okay?
I won't lay a hand on him. I'm just happy to see the smoke rise from the forge again. I have a long list of things that need his attention. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a busy man.
What's going on with the priest?
And here I thought we had an understanding. That priest is an AAF problem. He's a goddamn spy. End of story.
What's going on at the Abbey?
The Abbey is off limits, and it's under investigation. We believe these priests are spies and informants for the enemy. We'll get to the bottom of this very soon.
I'm only permitted to place a bit. I'm getting the soldier.
Ah, good haul. Boss is happy.
I can't change what I've done. Thank you.
Be wary, my son. The serpent's ways lurk behind every corner.
Poor bastard. Next.
Let's see if Victor knows a little bit more about some things.
Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the...
Wait, where's... Hold on, wait. Car 32. Alright, let me find this car. If I can find this car, should help me out a bit. wow.
Victor, I am so sorry for leaving so suddenly, especially with your training nearing completion. If you're listening to this, then you've proven quite resourceful once again. Please forgive the gambit, but I had to ensure these items did not fall into the wrong hands. Everything is here for you. I've left a tome containing additional lessons in limbic foraging. Other such tomes exist if you wish to seek them out. The pendant is normally only passed down to ordained members, you know this. Given the circumstances, I thought you should have it now. Wear it proudly. You deserve it.
I give this to Victor. So let's go back. Let me do something real quick.
Let's get those weapons serviced. Whoa! Vitalis never told me that we could do this. From now on, I'll be able to convert the shards. So he did plan to give me one after all. Thank you for bringing this back to me. I'll wear it with pride.
Alright, now I'm a little stuck. What else am I supposed to do? I'm not doing that time. I still got a lot of time left. Let me do something real quick. Yeah, she's come back to life. Whoa! That's sick. It's a good cardio on him. Alright. I gotta figure out how the f do I get to Visa Hills.
There's nothing for you here. Head to Jova, if you can.
I guess that's everything here. Well, let's go to the APC, see if there's any... Oh, you know what? Wasn't there something like... You can travel between places now? Let me see. Let me do one more thing first.
still can't believe what I grabbed. I'm almost out of...
You know, let me check the house. There's a house. What's up here? This is it. Citadels it is. Hang on for just a moment. heading up to a new area, Visa Hills. Time on the bill. Alright, let's stop right here. We've explored quite a bit in Acasa Marshes, and there's still some stuff to be left that have been left unsolved. But we'll get to it. I mean, we still got to figure out how to access the time loop. There's a few more puzzles to solve in that area as well, too. And I guess we're going to have to go between regions to solve certain things. Find items in between regions to help that. So, yeah, this is a good stopping point. We're ending the episode a little early here, so we'll continue on. We're going to explore Visa Hills. Hopefully find the Weeping Knight statue thingamajig. And we'll see if Vitalis is... Oh, there's a windmill up there. Just noticed that. So we'll try to... Oh, I see enemies up there too. Dancing around and stuff. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. So, other than that, I'll see you guys in the 5th episode. You guys have a happy new year, and 2026 is going to be a really fun year for playthroughs, starting with this. Alright guys, I'll see you later.